Well, a great start to the week of trading. On the morning session, I actually shorted the top of the morning session and I longed the very bottom of the morning session. Both of those rotations came from watching order flow and using the DOM. I've been really loving it. The last recap from Friday, I kind of went into what I was looking for with absorption during that recap. Just using those same principles helped me find the top of the session and the bottom of the session. Now it comes down to me managing those trades a little better and figuring out where I should be getting out and how I should be trading it, but just trying to get some base hits and find and be patient for those levels. And it's been awesome. And I've been really enjoying it and loving it. My biggest drawdown on the trade was 5 ticks on the Nasdaq, which is essentially nothing. So very happy with utilizing this in my trading currently for a little bit tighter trades. Let's go and dive into the actual trades themselves from this morning's live stream. All right. Daily Nas looks like this. Got a nice little channel to the top side. Still holding the top of the range right now. I don't know. We'll see if we can pop 500. 500 is the line in the sand. I don't know if we do it today or not, but we'll see. That's the Nas daily. News-wise, we got Fed talking. I don't know who Fed Kashkari is. Are they important? Well, it's not even if they're important. We had that one dude who wasn't even like remotely important who said something bullish that one day and market's ripped. ES opening slightly below VWAP. Nas opening currently at VWAP. We'll see what happens in the next 2 minutes. Okay, so I mean, this is a strong candle. Remember what I was talking about like whenever we like open flush that and then you don't make a new low, it pumps out of it. Well, there you go. I mean, it's what, like a 20-point candle, which is not that big, but on a day where the range is 29 points, a 20-point candle is pretty freaking big. So we'll watch this push into maybe yesterday's or Friday's value area high. Could be an interesting spot at 25 if we quickly sweep the 19.5 level. There's yesterday's value area or Friday's value area high. 25 is getting run. I'm trying to short here off that 25 level. More ideal would have been like 25.75, but I like to give it a little bit of room to be correct, I think is a better way to put it. A little sweep there into VWAP. Want to watch this to make sure that's not just a sweep and then a push, but would like the rotation back down, obviously. You know what, I'm gonna go and put in a break-even stop here. I don't want to lose any money on this trade. Buy stop. So I got a break-even stop here. This is now a free trade for me, and I want to let this thing run into new lows ideally, but we'll see if that actually plays out or not. Maybe 400 would be good. But I would like to see potentially the run. I'm just kind of playing this as a range as of right now though. Which bottom of the range is really like 05s to 100. But if we're going to kick above VWAP super hard, then that's also kill territory. Okay, here comes the 05s. Bottom of the range that we were talking about. You can see it on the 1 minute chart here pretty cleanly. Somewhere like right here. Would be a pretty freaking good trade in my opinion. Going for the high probability exit here. So I'm out of that trade. That's $370 on one contract, no drawdown. Just watching the order flow there. Actually, you know what? It looks like I maybe had a tick of drawdown or tick or two. But for an almost 20 pointer, that's 18.5 points on the Nasdaq with a 1 or 2 ticks of drawdown. I'm very happy with that. Took a high probability exit. Just looking at the 1 minute chart here. So played a sweep to the outside into yesterday's value area high. Watched the DOM to see that absorption at the highs at the 25s play out. Got short. I waited for that confirmation to get short, so I ended up getting in a couple points lower at 22.75 or whatever. So I gave up a point or two of I gave up a point or two in order to make sure that I was right. And then exiting. Like, I think we probably sweep the lows here, but again, if we're going to range out, then I want to be able to take the high probability exit, which to me is just above 400 right into this chop zone. We bounced off it. We rejected off of it. So if we bounce off it again, I think it makes plenty of sense. That's why I exited where I did. We're 20 minutes into the session, up 370. We're chilling. Okay, let's see what happens here. This 55-75 area is pretty interesting. I'm going to try long here. For me, it's I'll get out on new lows on the day, but the 55-75 area is just too good to not give it a shot. See if we can pop the prior high. I like the wick here. This untested wick has a little exit, front run it. Something like that looks very nice to me. But we were seeing some nice absorption happening in the 55s and 57s, so We need to run this though. Run this double top. You know what? I'm gonna go and move this to break even. It feels like I'm probably just gonna get stopped out here, but I'm not really. I'm already in the money. Already in the money on this trade. We have a little 1 minute wick test here, and I don't want to watch this thing crack into lows. So I was immediately right on the trade. Zero drawdown on the trade, immediately right. I'm not going to watch this thing go negative on me, so I'm going to go and put a break even stop in there. Want us to stay above this wick at 64s. Don't love this coming back in. Which time? Oh, the candle just closed. I'm gonna go and just take my 10 points there. Oh, excuse me, not my 10 points. My 5 points, my $100, and call it. Maybe looking for too much there on the little reverse here, but it feels like we potentially could sweep this very easily, so it's a little spooky to me.